guys, so for the question and answer, Q&A, whatever you want to call it, I decided to do just a video like this. I thought about doing it in my car, but obviously I can't drive and read questions at the same time. That would be distracted driving. So I figured I'd just do this video. So first question, I'll get right into it. First question I was asked is, who's your favorite dash camera besides yourself? I would have said myself anyway, but it's hard to choose. Everyone is really good. They get some great videos. Some people are really amusing with the commentary that they say. So, but I guess I'll just have to go with the first one that I discovered. When I decided to do dash camming, I was always watching the Russian videos of all the car accidents and stuff like that, and I thought that would be, cool to have a dash cam like that. And so when I went looking for any dash camming that happened in America, I found Bad Drivers of Southern California. I watched a ton of his videos, and then on my way home from work one night, like 1 a.m., there was a car that crashed in front of me, and they almost took me out. Like, they got so close to my corner bumper that I don't know how they missed me, and they just hit the railing. It was like a really bad accident, and I don't even know what caused the crash, because it was the car was just all by himself, and he just crashed. So, and I'm like, yeah, I really want to get a dash cam. So I'll have to say my favorite dash camera is Bad Drivers of Southern California, because they're the first ones that I discovered. Second question actually was asked 3 times. What was your first car? So, first car that I got was a hand-me-down. I had a couple hand-me-down cars before I actually bought my own car, and it was my parents gave it to me. It was a really giant Oldsmobile Cutlass Cruiser. It's a station wagon, and it wouldn't be called a boat. It's probably like a yacht. That's how big and wide it was. And yeah, that thing was really old. By the time I got a different car, it had 200,000 miles on it, and for, I think it was an 89 or an 86, something like that. That's 200,000 miles. That was bad for an old car. That was, but eventually died just because it was old. It was leaking oil, burning oil, but that was the first car that I had, although I don't think it was in my name, or I wasn't paying insurance on it because I was still, I had just finished high school. The first car I ever bought with my own money and had a financed and everything was a Mitsubishi Mirage. It was 2001, and a small silver sporty car. Loved it. It was great. I liked small cars back then, probably because of that giant station wagon I had to deal with for a while. But I had it for 9 years. I gave it to my mom, and it was at about 78,000 miles on it, I think. There's a picture of it, actually. Not a picture, a video, actually. You could see the Mirage in a super old video I posted a long time ago called Lightning Strike. I'm just filming a thunderstorm, and a lightning struck right in front of me, but my car's parked outside, and you'll be able to see the Mirage if you're interested in taking a look at the car. Next question, have you ever lived anywhere other than Connecticut? Yes, I was actually born in Japan, and my dad's in the Air Force. So I lived in Japan, I lived in Germany, and then when I finally came to America, it's been Connecticut the whole time, except for 8 months in Idaho. I lived in Idaho with my mom for about 8 months, right on the border of Canada, in the middle of the mountains. But pretty much Connecticut, just several different towns all over the place in Connecticut. If I were ever to move, it would be to Arizona, because I really like Arizona. Next question, if you could buy a car right now with $25,000, what would you buy? $25,000 won't get the car that I really want, or the kind of cars that I liked. I think I mentioned in my video where I was touring my car that I like, sport cars and muscle cars, more muscle cars than sports cars. So $25,000 wouldn't really get me anything but a bare bones Mustang. And it's no fun to get bare bones, and you don't get the cool interior. So my car, the Avenger with all the stuff in it, is cost $24,000. So I would just get an updated version of that. All right, next question. Did you have you ever been in an accident? Yes, unfortunately, I've been in several actually, and only one of them was my fault. So first accident I've been in 3 weeks after I got my driver's license. This was the one that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention, and I had to brake hard for a car that stopped in front of me, and it was raining, so I hydroplaned on the water and rear-ended the other car. So that sucked. All the other accidents seem to have happened when I was sitting still. I've had 2 accidents where I was sitting at a red light and someone rear-ended me, and there was another one where I was sitting at a stop sign and someone rear-ended me, and then there was another one where we were parallel parked, and the idiot was on his cell phone, and as he was pulling out, he rolled right up on top of my car's hood. Like, I had the Mirage, it was really, it's a really low car, and he had a Jeep Cherokee, I think it was, literally rolled up onto my hood. It got me so mad. I watched it happen because I had just parked. I was like, ah. So those are the accidents. I don't know why, but people just can't seem to pay attention to when they have to stop. Maybe it's connected to the red light running. I have no idea. I've hit one thing in the Avenger. A little deer played chicken with me. Luckily, it was a young one. It still had its spots, so still a baby. But it messed up the grill and the bumper, and I had to get that replaced. I got that like 2 months after I bought the Avenger. That happened, and I was so upset. I literally cried. Like, first I cried that I hit the deer. Then when I saw the damage to the car, I cried about that. And it was a horrible night because it was like 1 a.m. I was coming home from work. It was like, it was horrible. But that's all new, and haven't been in anything since then. I don't know, maybe because the car is bigger. The Mirage is such a small car, and people have a tendency to ignore small cars, I think. Who knows? And last question, what do I do for a living? Right now, I manage a bakery. I like it. It's a lot of fun. And so if you like videos like this, just let me know. I figured I'd do it Wednesday, simply because Wednesday sounds good with Wendy. I'm going to do this again, at least next week, and I want to talk about the National Corvette Museum. I am. I've been following that story, and there's been news, so that's what I'm going to be talking about next week. If you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to talk about whatever when it comes to cars or driving or whatever, just leave comments down below, and if you have any more questions, I'll continue to answer them in the comments. So this Q&A was for reaching 200 subscribers, and I'm well over 200 subscribers already, so thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.